You know, when I get boxes from China, it always looks like dope. It looks like either dope or some explosive or something. But I think I know who this is from. It's definitely from China though. So the Comica personal audio equipment, that's the company. Comica, what is this? Oh, it's an audio mixer. Yes, this is what I want in my life. So I'm shooting with my A6300. Let me go grab my other camera, switch them out, and then we'll get back to this review. Okay, got the A6300 on deck. Now let's get this thing open. I'm excited about this. It's an audio mixer, so basically you can have, uh-oh, man, I went deep. So basically you can have two audio sources and kind of mix it into one, I guess, or something like that. I forgot what this thing actually does, but we're gonna refigure it out together. So in the box we got some instructions, a little tab I cut off on accident, put that in the trash. Instructions, and then we have a coiled 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter. Okay, this looks like just a mic. Okay, and then we have an adapter. Okay, it's fantastic. You get the adapter to put this on top of your DSLR. Man, the packaging today is trolling me. So this is an adapter. This is an adapter for you to slide this into your hot shoe or cold shoe. Okay, then, oh, we got some troll poison. Hey, them trolls, they can have some snacks. Snacks for the trolls. Okay, so this is it, man. You got, 3 AAA batteries. That's what it takes. 3 AAA bat. How do you get them out of there? I want to turn that up. Okay, so they're in this little drawer right here. You need you need 2 AAA batteries. You know what? I got some in my pocket. Seriously, who walks around with 2 AA batteries in their pocket? I got 2 AA batteries in my pocket. Okay, you might want to get you some rechargeables because you never know. Rechargeables always work better. So let's just put these in here. I cannot believe I still had these batteries in my pocket from earlier. So you slide that in there like that. How do you get it out? Okay, just stick your nail in there. Okay, so let's take a look around this thing. You got a line in, looks like a line in or mic, and it's 3 volts. Then you got an R for right, an R for right, and then an L for left, and then I don't know, maybe I have no idea what that is. We'll have to figure that out. Then you got another line in for the mic. So I'm guessing this mic goes here and that little port right there, and this mic goes in that port. And then you have for, okay, so you got a headphone output right there. And then I don't know what this is. Man, this is so complicated. I'm gonna have to turn this camera off and figure this out. Okay. And then you got an L and an R right here and an on and off switch. Oh man, it's okay. Give me a moment. Let me figure out how to work this thing. Let's just do a quick setup kind of thing so I can show you how it looks on the camera and everything. So you can actually mount this on your camera on top. And then if you got a mic, let me get my mic. So I got my Rode video mic here, and it can mount on the side here, or it can mount up here. Are you getting this? Oh, I slid it all the way through. Or here on the top. Oh, let me lock this down before I tear this whole thing up. Okay, so it can mount on the top or the side. So you got 2 sides and a top. So you can mount all kinds of stuff on here. So you can have a mic here, and maybe a light up here or something like that if you're doing some hardcore videoing. So let me get this thing set up, man. I want to do it right for you guys and give you a good demonstration of how this thing works. All right, guys, it is literally the next day. I finally took some time out to play around with this thing. This is more of a hands-on and unboxing type of video, but I might put some audio clips at the end of this thing if I can find time to work it in. Anyways, let me just show you how this thing is meant to be used. So it's an audio mixer. So what I've done here is I've mounted it to my A6300. Now it does have some weight to it. So if you're using a heavy DSLR, you need to start working out before you use this thing, because once you put this on here, which actually has some substantial weight, then you throw on a mic and then another mic and then possibly like a light or something, or even another mic, you got some serious weight there. But it's a very useful tool. So let's take a look around again. So we got our battery compartment, and then we have our gains here, our left and right gains. And then we have an on switch, and then we have a mono and stereo switch right here. I'm in stereo right now because these are both stereo mics. So these switches up here in the front, we have our right line out, And then we have our left, is that left? Yeah, we have our left line out going to this mic right here. Now these switches right here, it says line, mic, and 3 volt. Line, mic, and 3 volt on that side respectively. So in the instructions it says if you are using a microphone that is powered by itself, like it has its own power source, you need to have it on mic. That way, I guess the power from this thing doesn't really interfere with the power from the mic itself. You'll probably end up experiencing some noise or something like that if you do that. So make sure you have it on mic. And then on this side, this is what we call a passive mic. And you need to put this on 3 volts so that it kind of amps this one up a little bit. I have them both plugged into mono channels, but they're stereo mics. I just wanted to kind of demonstrate how this could go. If you're using a stereo mic, you would plug it in the S port right here, and then you have a right and a left for your right and left mics if you were using 2 different microphones. But you can mix up all kinds of stuff as you want to in that regard. Now on the back with the gain, I will tell you that you can monitor. Let me see, you got a headphone jack right there. So you can monitor, you can just throw your headphones on. Let me just put these on right here. And you can plug this in the back and monitor just like that. So now most DSLRs, they have a headphone jack in them, but the A6300 and A6500, I believe they do not have headphone jacks. So this is a really convenient way for me to go ahead and, let me turn this on. This is a really convenient way for me to monitor my sound actively, or as I'm recording versus hearing it after fact, because that was one of the things I was really missing from this camera right here, was to be able to monitor on the go like that. So let me see, yeah, that one's on. Okay, so this mic is on. Yep. So I'm adjusting the gain right here, and then now I have to turn this mic on. This zoom right here, is it on? It's turning on. And yeah, it is amped up and it is loud. I don't have to turn, oh, that's a lot. That's a whole lot. Okay, let me turn that down a little bit. And that's pretty much how it's done. I've actually kind of rigged up my own little cable here. Most of the time your mics come with their own cable. This one does not. And once again, I've got it set up. You might not necessarily, this might not be the ideal setup for you. I actually have 2 stereo mics plugged into mono channels. What you would normally do is you would take, let me turn this off first. So what you would normally do is, if you have a stereo mic, is put it in stereo. And if you have a stereo mic, you're typically using 1 mic, I would suppose. And then from there, you run your line out to your recording device, which in my case is a camera. You can actually run this to a recorder such as this one, or as such as this one, but this one doubles as a mic too. And that's where that goes. Now, if you're running 2 mics, you got your left and right mono channels. Once again, you would plug them in the left and right ports right there, and then you can mix the gain. Like if you want more coming out of the right channel, you can just turn up the gain on this one or the gain on this one and kind of mix it there, and you can monitor it through the headphone jack. And then of course you're feeding it into your audio source, which in my case is a camera, or you could use a recorder such as this one. But I think it's a very useful device. I've actually wanted to monitor some of my sound on the go, so I might keep this with me handy. It's not necessarily a small device, so you know it's probably primarily for use in some type of studio environment or something like that. It's not really a super portable device. Well, I guess it could be compared to other things, but it is the size of a small mirrorless camera. So if you got room for that in your bag, go ahead and pack it in your camera bag. But look, I'm no audio expert or anything like that. I just wanted to show you this thing and show you how it works. I think it's a very useful tool. So if you got room in your bag for it, I say it is all right to get one. But before I get out of here, you go ahead and make sure you tap on that like button, smash on that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all at the next one. Okay, so quick audio test for you guys. Let's say if you're doing an interview or something, you want a left and a right channel. As you saw before, you do have a left and right input. So you can have your mics on the side and you can mix them as you wish, and live monitor. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually live monitoring my voice from the camera that you cannot see. But the mic is here, as you can see that. Sorry about that if it irritated you. But I just wanted to kind of demonstrate the sound quality of this thing. I have this mic plugged into the stereo input. I'm monitoring from the back side of the Comica device. And then I have the line from a Comica device input into my camera. That is my recording source. So you can record it through an audio device or a camera if you have one that actually has an input for that. Anyways, this is your sound bite right here. This is raw and unedited audio, and there you have it.